Tonight let's learn a bit about possessive adjectives. These are describing words, but they specifically describe a word or modify a word by telling who possesses it. You're quite familiar with these as we use them all the time in English. My, your, hers, his, their, our, and so forth. For now, let's just look and see how it works. For yo, whenever we're talking about I, we would say me. That's how you say my in Spanish. So, for example, if I have a taco, then I would say mi taco. In English, that's all I need to know. My taco. So you think I'd just be good with mi taco in Spanish. But remember, in Spanish, adjectives have to change to match the noun they describe. For example, if I have a plural noun that I possess, like I have some tacos, then I wouldn't just say mi tacos, I would say mis tacos. The adjective has to become plural too. So both mi and mis mean my, just one for singular things, one for plural things. Delicioso. Now for your, in the to form, so this is if you're talking to a family member, a close associate or friend, you would use to. Notice how it's different than you, to, which has an accent on it. This one is just a possessive adjective, no accent. They sound the same, so in spoken language you can tell the difference by context. For example, if you have a coat, I might say it is tu saco, your coat. And if you have more than one coat, then of course tus sacos, your coats. You just pluralize it, and both tu and tus mean your. And here is a coat being put on. Un saco. For her and his, and also for your, if it's the formal you, usted, they all have the same word, and that word is su. So, for example, if he has, or she has, or formal you have a guanaco, we would say su guanaco. Her guanaco, his guanaco. Your guanaco, if it's usted form, you. And if you have more than one, then we would say sus guanacos. That could be her guanacos, his guanacos, or even your guanacos. If it's not clear in the context, you could add de él or de ella or de usted after. So I could say es su guanaco de ella. It's her guanaco, and I'm just adding emphasis of her guanaco. And here is a guanaco. It's a South American animal closely related to a llama. So to say our, you say nuestro, and for example, nuestro gato, our cat. Let's say we have more than one cat, then we'd say nuestros gatos. Here, a cat's hard at work, showing their universally loved sense of compassion. All right, to say their or yours, plural, like you guys's, that's you guys's stuff, you'd say su again. Same as for his, her, and formal your. So let's say you have a gato taco, let's say su gato taco, your taco cat. If we have more than one taco cat, muchos gato tacos, then I'd say son sus gato tacos, your taco cats. And again, both su and sus mean your or their. Here's a nice gato taco. Here is vuestro and vuestros, which is how you would say you guys's in Spain, that kind of your, to an informal group, that is. You may be asking, Mr. Cox, I know you have to match up adjectives by number, like singular and plural, but don't you also have to match them by gender? And you are correct. But the good news is, most of these adjectives, since they don't end with an O or an A, don't need to change for gender. So for example, if I have something that is masculine or feminine, I use me either way. Here's an example with a feminine object, mi bolsa, my bag, or mis bolsas. The me doesn't have to change. It applies for both masculine and feminine. Same with tu. I could say tu troca, your truck, or tus trocas, your trucks. Tu doesn't have to modify for gender. Same with all of the su and sus. Su hada or sus hadas, your fairies, and su palabra, sus palabras, your words. None of these have to change to match gender. But it's all different when we get to nuestro. If I have a feminine thing like torta, which is a sandwich in Mexico, or a cake in like South American Spain, then I'd have to change nuestro to nuestra torta. By the same token, nuestros would become nuestras tortas. And although we don't have to use this around here, in Spain, if I were talking to a casual or familiar group and saying your for a feminine object, I would say vuestra or vuestras. Well, that's pretty much it. If you will take a moment and copy down this chart, just copy down the title, Possessive Adjectives, and do the green and blue. So you have kind of the different forms. Me and mis both mean mine. Tu and tus both mean your. Su and sus mean her or his, or your in the formal sense. Nuestro or nuestra, and nuestros and nuestras all mean our. Vuestro and vuestra and vuestros and vuestras all mean the informal your in Spain. And su and sus both mean their or your for a group. Copy those down, class, and muchas gracias. Bring these for your next note check in class. Adios.